other very important appointments that have just been made. The President of India has also accepted the resignation of Radha Krishna Mathur as the Lieutenant Governor of Ladakh. 13 fresh appointments have been made in the states of Arunachal Pradesh, Sikkim, Jharkhand, Himachal, Assam, Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Manipur, Nagaland, Meghalaya, Bihar, Maharashtra, as we've just pointed out, and as we've just pointed out, Ladakh. Let's go over once again to my colleague, our political editor, Maria Shakil. Maria, you started this entire show by telling us a number of important appointments had taken place at the top of the country. Could you tell us more, please?
Yes, that's right. So 13 reshuffle has happened in all. Maharashtra is one example, of course. It's a state where there was a constant tussle between the governor and the government, but there has been a change of guard. The government has changed completely. It is now the BJP and the Shiv Sena government which is in place in Maharashtra. So the rules, the tables have turned, and hence the role of the governor becomes very different from what it was earlier when it was the Mahavikas Aghadi. Having said that, if you look at the list, I think the appointments that have happened in poll-bound states becomes very important. Remember, Manipur, Meghalaya are the two states along with Tripura which are going to polls in the next 48 to 72 hours. It becomes important in that context because these states, Toya, these are small assemblies where the role of the governor becomes important in inviting who will be forming the government, and also it becomes important in the context of the alliances which are forged largely post-poll. And hence the appointment of governor of Manipur, who was earlier the governor of Chhattisgarh, has been moved. That is Sushri Anusaiya. Then you look at Paggu Chauhan, who worked as the governor of Bihar, has now been moved to governor as governor of Meghalaya. Again, an important appointment that has happened because these are two states which, as I said, go to polls now. Again, the governor of Jharkhand becomes important because C.P. Radhakrishnan has been appointed as governor of Jharkhand because it is again a state where it is the opposition which is in power. Hemant Soren, the chief minister, had highlighted that the governor was communicated perhaps the decision that was made by the Election Commission of India regarding office of stoppage issue, but it was not communicated to him, which should have happened. So now the role of C.P. Radhakrishnan becomes important as governor of Jharkhand. But interestingly, Toya, there are three states down south where there has been a constant tussle between the state government and the governor's office, which is the state of Telangana, the state of Tamil Nadu, and also the state of Kerala. Those three appointments haven't been tied at the moment. The reason why I'm saying at the moment is because there's a strong buzz that there could be another round of reshuffle of governors, and we should also be prepared perhaps now for a massive cabinet reshuffle just before 2024.
Okay, Maria, thank you so much for bringing us context on that story. Very quickly, I want to take our audiences to more reactions, and then in just a sec, we'll connect with my colleagues for more context.
भाई साहब, आपको नई जिम्मेदारी मिली है, असम का राज्यपाल बनाया।
देखो क्या है कि पार्टी ने मुझे जब भी जो भी जिम्मेदारी दी, मैं कार्यकर्ता के रूप में काम करता हूं और आज भी कर रहा हूं। जैसा उन्होंने मुझे काम दिया, मैंने उस काम को अच्छी तरह से मेहनत से करने का प्रयास किया और उन्होंने भी मुझे बहुत बार 11 बार मुझे टिकट देकर के चुनाव लड़ने का मौका दिया। ये कोई भाग्यशाली कोई मिलता है।
भाई साहब, क्या लगता है आपको, चूंकि नेता प्रतिपक्ष थे आप, अब आपको मौका मिला है, क्या प्राथमिकता रहेगी वहाँ पर? आसाम अलग किस्म का प्रदेश है, कई समस्याएं वहाँ पर भी है।
देखो, पार्टी ने जो भी मुझे जिम्मेदारी दी है, मैंने उसको पूरी क्षमता से पूरा करने का प्रयास किया है और यहाँ देश के प्रधानमंत्री जी ने और मेरी पार्टी के वरिष्ठ लोगों ने मुझे इस लायक समझा कि मैं वहाँ काम करूँ, तो मैं निश्चित रूप से उनकी आशाओं पर खरा उतरने का प्रयास करूँगा और काम को अच्छी तरह से उस शुचिता के साथ और बिना पक्षपात के करने का प्रयास करूंगा।
My colleague Arunima is actually with us on the phone right now. Let's go over to her for more context. Arunima, our colleague Maria, when she was speaking to us, was pointing out that in particular we should be taking a look at the states that are going to be seeing elections in just a few hours from now. Tripura, Nagaland and Meghalaya in particular, of which Nagaland and Meghalaya have seen a change in governor. Can you tell us more?
Yes, of course, those are the states where if there is a hung assembly
then the governor plays a very important role. If there is no clear mandate, then the role of the governor as to which party should be invited as a first, shot towards forming of the government, that becomes important. So in that context, this shuffle is being seen. Also interesting is the governor of Jharkhand and governor of Maharashtra. If you see Jharkhand, the issue of Hemant Soren's, whether he is qualified or not, the matter had reached the Election Commission. The Election Commission had sent back his report, but we still don't know what that report is all about. The governor had been tight-lipped. So that background to Jharkhand governor's reshuffle makes it interesting. Of course, Maharashtra, we know that Maharashtra governor was being targeted politically, and therefore for him to be moved out is also significant.
Okay. All right, Arunma, thank you for bringing us context. Thank you for bringing us the highlights.